Builder grade finishes are the fastest way to make your bathroom feel bland, boring, and lacking personality, which is why when it came to remodeling our 120-year-old farmhouse, I chose pieces that were unique so I could add personality and charm. Fixtures might seem like a small detail, but they are things that you touch and see every day that really either breathe or take away the spirit of a space. I'm going to show you some really great features that you can add, and I'll share one of my favorite resources for finding those unique pieces. So come along with me, friends, today. I'm Caitlin with the HomeStyle Honey. I'm going to be showing you the unique pieces that we chose to add personality and charm into our 120-year-old farmhouse for our guest bathroom and our master bath. So for our guest bath, here are some of the fun accessories I've gotten to purchase. So first is a soap dish holder. So just this cool little unlacquered brass. I got this off Etsy. I love supporting like smaller businesses and artisans when I can. So this one is just going to be really fun and pretty, add some character. And I got also an unlacquered brass towel holder. So you can see this has just like a real simple loop right here. And the color, it looks a lot more like bright. This looks a lot more like bright brassy gold from what I can tell on camera, but in person it's got that like softer kind of weathered aged brass. So I love this. I think it's really pretty. So I've got these. Next up, you'll see our bathroom is a really dark brown. The color is porpoise. One of the really popular colors I see from Sherwin-Williams is urbane bronze. I've actually used it in a previous house and loved it. Porpoise is one shade lighter on the same color card. And we just wanted something a little bit lighter because the bathroom's a small space, small window, and I didn't want it to be too dark. So we've got that dark brown along with some black and white going on. And so, and just kind of like some neutrally kind of, I guess you would call like an off-white on the flooring. So just tying all of those together. So I got just a really nice soft waffle weave towel. This is from Amazon. I will leave the link in the show notes. And then I got this shower curtain, also off Amazon. And it has this pretty black and white piping. Again, this like linen, this is a linen shower curtain. It's got this kind of soft oatmeal color. And so this will just tie all of that black and kind of creamy linen and brown together. One of the other things that I opted to get for our guest bathroom is this towel rack. I'm very excited about it. I ended up getting this on Amazon for about $35. I will leave the link in the caption. So it just goes on the wall and then your towels fit behind it. And I'd actually been eyeing one on Etsy that was about $150 or so. That was a lacquered brass, came from Morocco, all of that. And it just was, I've hit the point where I'm like tired of spending money and we have to make compromises. And I thought this was a really great buy for a really similar look. I'm sure the $150 one would have looked a little bit nicer and just had a little bit more of like that authentic aged feel. But I thought for $35, you know, for over $100 less, that this is going to look great. We have a small space that we're working with, so this is going to be a really nice option. And then to up level the space, I just decided it was time to get some new hampers. We just had some really like cheap basic ones that were kind of like a vinyl cloth, and they were collapsible. So I got this one. It's got these cool little rollers. I'm going to pivot the camera around and show you. So also on Amazon, I'll leave the links for everything. This was about $35, I think. Maybe it was a little bit more. I'll put the correct link in. But I like that it just like was a canvas. It's kind of like a faux leather, but it gave it more of like a historic laundry room feel, kind of like what you maybe see in a big laundry house, and then has the two pockets, and it came with 1, 2, or 3 slots. And I like that it's got wheels, because as the person who does the laundry in the house, I can then wheel this to my bedroom and back here into the laundry room. One of the other things that came just in time for this video, because I didn't think it was going to arrive in time, is this towel holder. So this is a bumblebee, and my husband is a beekeeper, and honeybees are just such cool creatures, so we like having little bee emblems. And this one has the multi-hook, so it'll just sit on the wall and the hooks can go either way and you can switch them, which will be great. So if we have everybody in the household or we have guests, it can hold quite a few towels, and this is going to fit with all that unlacquered brass. This came from Etsy. I got it from, it came from Morocco, which is where a lot of that unlacquered brass seems to be made from for whatever reason. I'm sure there's some kind of historical significance. I don't know what it is. And then these are the hooks for our bathroom. So there's 3 of these, also off Etsy, and these came from Morocco and have like the customs declaration on them. And these are handmade hooks. What's kind of cool, you can see if I hold these 2 up, the holes are not at the same spot. They're different. So like these ones are kind of diagonal, this one's up and down. So you know it's not just this like mass produced, you know, made in a factory. And these just fit too, kind of with our vintagey, like sort of almost a French bistro vibe that our bathroom has. We're supporting local artisans and we're getting character added to our bathroom. And like these are hefty, like they have some nice weight to them. So these are going to be just a nice little finishing touch. All right, friends, let's look at the fixtures and accessories we chose for our master and guest bath. There are, of course, more that you'll see in our reveal video. If you are designing, renovating, building, or you're about to, I hope this gave you some great ideas on where you can find unique pieces to add charm to your home. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you like this video, thumbs up, and in the comments, also check out my pantry guide where I am sharing with you how to have a fully stocked pantry so that you can make easy, simple, nutritious meals on a short notice, on a budget for your family.